And I also forgot to mention that strippers are fucking whack. Strip clubs, strippers, the entertainment industry should actually cater to like trying to entertain people. But every time I walk into a strip club, like as of recently, and this last time, I hadn't been to a strip club in a long time. But I was fucking, dealing with some fucking rapey fucking piece of shit at my apartment building. So I just, of course, I walked to a strip club just to waste $100, right? I have $100. How expensive is it go to a strip club, right? I paid the front door entry. I'm thinking I'm just gonna sit down and watch titties and ass, but it never really ends out that way. It never does. It's always the wrong women who approach you at a strip club. Always. Like for my 19th birthday, like it sucked. Me and my friends were obsessed with strip clubs. We went to strip club every day for 3 weeks after my 19th birthday, and it just fucking sucked. Right? But the problem there, back when I wanted to fuck big titty white women, before I fucking just gave up on white people, there was this perfect fucking Texas bunny ranch looking white woman, big fat titties, big fat fucking ass on this white woman, just chocolate macadamia all over the place, and just white chocolate. And of course, look, I got no problem with some hood ass black chicks, but she cut in front of this woman just so she could steal a dance off her. And it gets, again, nothing against black women, but it's gonna go wrong. When she approaches you and she says some shit like, "Hey, you ever been with a black woman before?" It's just like, oh no, you're gonna fucking do something terrible, aren't you? "Hey, you ever been with a black woman before?" Not all sexily like that, like, not sexily, like you're in for some trouble. So this stripper, I gave her my money. I don't know what she wanted. She literally grinded my dick down to powder. Just to powder. Like it was not pleasurable. It hurt. It physically hurt. And it's like, why couldn't I just get the fucking, white cougar MILF, in her mid 40s to 50s? Why couldn't I just get that at that time? Because that's what I wanted. And then this woman cut in front, and she got me she offered me a dance that I didn't want. My dick hurt. She fucking grinded my dick with her fat ass so hard. I had an erection. She knew I had an erection, and she just fucking tried to like steamroll my dick with her ass. And it wasn't pleasurable. It wasn't fun. That's just one example. The most recent example is when I fucking had to deal with this fucking loser at my apartment. And as a result, I was just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to the strip club. Right? As soon as I get in there, they could have been lying. They said we only had 15 minutes left to be in the building. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I have $100. I'm just, for a joke, I'll just waste $100. These two women approach me. Right? I give them drinks. So they've already been drinking. Fucking gold-digging whores. They've already been drinking, right? And they bring me downstairs. I didn't understand what was going on at the time. So they said you can touch anything. You can touch all you want. Titties, ass, whatever. You can touch everything you want, right? And that's what they said. And so they brought me downstairs, and like I was confused with their rate. There was two women. I thought, okay, $20 for one song, sure. But there's two strippers, right? So these women are so fucking drunk, scummy, and predatory that they don't understand. Like, you got to explain your rate before you drag me over there. I just told you I only have $100. So I paid for your drinks. I paid for my time. We only got through like 3 songs. But here comes the problem, right? These women, like, when these women, this is what you need to know, right? In the adult entertainment industry, right? When you're talking about strip clubs, you're going to get lonely guys. You're going to get lonely guys who just want to be around women, right? It's getting so expensive to date women these days. You might as well just pay a stripper or like, You know, it would be expensive for me just to get like, not even sex, just sex therapy, just to have a woman lay next to me and fucking treat me with my problems. Just that, right? I just wanted to go to a strip club and see some ass and titties. I wasn't even going to buy a dance until these women approached me. And it's like, sometimes, like, look, I get it. This woman, she probably had the fattest ass in the strip club. Right, she had the fattest ass in the strip club, and I probably did make her a little mad when she asked me if I, thought it was real or not. You know, if you're gonna ask me, then why the fuck are you gonna get mad? I should have known, right? I should have known she was just gonna fuck with me at that point. I'm grabbing her ass like, there's no way this isn't gelatin. Are you sure? Are you sure? You said I could touch or grab anything. Sure, it's consensual. Bam. I got a whole meaty piece of ass in my hand. Right? That's the warning sign. If these strippers, because there's a no-touch policy at most strip clubs, like at Fairfax in Ottawa, there's a no-touch policy. So when these women say, oh, you can touch anything you want, oh, this one woman hops up on you and like grinds her titties in your face, that's actually a very big indicator something's about to go wrong. And before I got into the club, I actually tucked my wallet into the pocket of my front jacket. So I actually forgot that I actually re-put it back into my regular jean pockets. So I started freaking out. Like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get robbed, I'm gonna get robbed. And as soon as they caught on to that, they're drinking, right? So they're like, oh my God, he's catching on. So this bitch is grabbing on my coat. It's like, fuck off, like, it's one of these situations, right? But, while she's being super sexual, sorry, I have to back up. Before I reach for my wallet, right, they're being hypersexual. And like me, like I'm too nasty. Like I like attention from women. Like I like nasty stuff. So they're putting so much ass and titties in my face. I'm literally looking at this woman spit on something. Like I'm like, what the fuck? She's spitting, and I'm just like so turned on, and she's drizzling her spit on something, and I don't know if they reached into my pants to grab my dick, or I don't know if like they spit on a cloth, right? But they had me so preoccupied. When I left the bar, I went to piss in an alleyway, like several blocks down, and I noticed some like black gunk on my dick. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, did she put my dick in her pussy? Or like, did she like put some sort of gunk onto my dick? And luckily, after I pissed into the alleyway, I went to a hotel that was open, right, 24 hours. And before I took a piss, I made sure to put a bunch of sanitizer on my dick and a bunch of like, soapy soap. The combination. So when I pissed it out, I likely had a bunch of fucking sanitizer in my urethra, so there was an initial burn. So I don't think I got gonorrhea, because the next couple days I was pissing normal, right? I mean, maybe they gave me HIV or gonorrhea, but it was not consensual, right? I'm at the strip club, and they bootied me down so much, they put so much ass and titties in my face. Like, I don't know if they reached into my pants or they pulled my dick out. It was not consensual. So as soon as I walked into the strip club, I think these women were just going to be predatory and prey on me, right? Oh, I'm a lonely guy. I'm broke. I don't have much money. They were just going to try and rob me and try and humiliate me. And if they're insulted or they don't like you, you know what? This is what every man needs to know about the adult entertainment strip club industry. There's no laws. Like, women need to be consensual with men too. And like, I did not consent to you pulling out my dick and spitting on it, or putting gunky pussy juice or semen onto my dick. Whatever that black gunk was, it was fucking disgusting. Luckily, I washed my dick good, and yeah, it was on like the head of my dick, so it didn't hit my urethra. So thank God I cleaned myself before I took a piss. But it was not consensual what they did. So when women are being hypersexual with you in the strip club, as soon as I grabbed for my wallet, they started ripping on me and started grabbing my coat. And I had to wave my hand eventually to the bartender and just say, hey, like, you see this situation, how fucking rough these women are with me? I did not lay a single hand on these women. Like, why the fuck are these women on me? Right? So every man's got to be careful. These women are predatory. It's not just men these days who are just fucking psychotic. Like, women are just as evil, and women need to be punished for being shitty. Right? When you go to a strip club, yeah, these women feel defeminized, misogynized. I don't know, right? But the thing is, that's your job. Your job is to shake ass and titties. And if you feel dehumanized as a woman for working in a strip club, maybe you need to stop being there, because it's making your money very predatory in your behavior. Your money seeking behavior is very fucking predatory, right? And these women start losing empathy for the men that they're trying to entertain. And right, when I say I'm a lonely, depressed, traumatized guy, I mean it. I wanted some ass and titties. Like, I wasn't trying to be misogynistic. Like, I just wanted a good time, right? Oh, he's a mark. He's a mark. We're gonna fucking fuck with him. These women, man. And this is after me just dealing with some bullshit at my apartment. So it is what it is. But if you're a man, if you're a 19-year-old, like I was a decade ago, oh yeah, you got to be careful with these women at these strip clubs, man, for sure.